I went to a conference. That room was filled with so many Black entrepreneurs. Like I saw my first ever Black billionaire. I met a lot of Black millionaires, and I'm just like, okay, wait, this is the place I need to be. They don't have this in Miami. Everyone's wondering why I moved from Miami. Like literally, that is why. I don't care about the beach. Like, okay, like everyone is flaunting their money in Miami, but okay, how do I multiply my money? How do I get more money 5 years from now? You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of energy I'm trying to be around. I'm trying to be around people who talk investments, who talk passing down wealth to our children, who talk setting up trust funds for our kids and our kids, how to put our kids on our credit and make sure when they turn 18, they have an 800 credit score, because I did the right things that I needed to do now, instead of, hanging around people who were scared of credit, or who always thought, oh, don't use your credit card. Credit is bad. Oh, you're in debt for $100K. Like, oh my God, that's like the worst thing to be. Like, what? Like, oh, don't get money from the bank. Like your whole life is going to be over. Like, no, babe. Heroes, let's get comfortable, because in today's video, I am going to be talking to you about how to finally enter your rich girl era, okay, in only 7 days. So when I say enter your rich girl era, I'm not talking about like Chanel bags. I'm not talking about eating strawberries at, the W in the most luxurious hotel in the world. No, those things are byproducts, okay? Those things are things that you will get eventually after becoming a rich girl. The rich girl era I'm talking about is, the girl who has it all. She has the rich girl mindset. She has the lifestyle. She has the hobbies, she has the friend group. She has all of that, right? You cannot become a wealthy woman still living in a poor girl mindset. You cannot act as a peasant and then expect to be a rich girl. So I definitely want to talk to you guys about, just breaking out of that broke girl mindset into finally becoming the rich girl that you've always wanted to be. When I say rich girl era, like I said before, I am not just talking about money, okay? I am talking about your standards, your habits, your environment, your conversation, your friend group, your health, and the way you think. Mindset is very important. Think about being a poor girl is like you live in scarcity. You don't live in overflow. You don't live in leveling up. You just live in, okay, I'm saving, I'm budgeting. I'm just going to keep this money in my savings account because something might happen, or, for a rainy day or whatever. No, that is a broke girl's mindset. Okay, rich girls, they know that, okay, how am I going to take this $10,000 and make it into $100K? How am I going to take this $10,000 and build my next $1 million business? That is having a rich girl mindset. Okay, that is how you enter your rich girl era. It doesn't matter how much money you have. A girl who has $100 can literally flip that into $10K and then turn that $10K into $100K. But the girl who has $10,000, she's just going to continuously have that same $10,000 20 years from now. But no, think about it. There's two girls. There's one girl, she has $10,000. She is broke girl. She has that broke girl mindset. She thinks she's poor. She's always going to save for a rainy day. She's always going to budget her money. She's always going to be cheap. You don't want to be that girl, okay? That might be the girl you are now, but let's go over to girl number 2. She might have $100 in the bank account. She reads books on finances, on investing, on real estate. She is putting herself in environments where she knows that there is wealth in. She knows there's wealth in those rooms. She's networking. She is, building better habits. She is doing the things that a rich girl does, right? That girl is going to go places 20 years from now. She's probably going to have a $20 million business. But the first girl, she's still going to have that $10K sitting in her bank account, right? So that's the difference. That's the difference when I say it does not matter how much money you have, because you can literally go from 0 to $1 million real quick, like that, because I did it. So I know you can do the broke girl mindset versus the rich girl mindset. The broke girl, she thinks things like, oh, that's too expensive. That course is $200. Oh no, that's probably a scam. She's probably saying things like, I'll just learn it for free on YouTube, or, oh, my cousin does that. That didn't work out for him, so it probably won't work out for me. Or, oh, I can just Google that. I can just go to YouTube University and get that information. I don't have to buy this course from this expert who has, learned all the experiences and he's trying to help me not make the same mistakes. No, I'll just do it on my own. Or, oh, I can't afford the gym. I can just work out at home. I don't deserve nice things. No, that's probably for other people. So that is the broke girl mindset. You do not want to have that mindset. It's okay if you have it now, because I am literally going to brainwash you into being a rich girl. Okay, and the rich girl mindset, she thinks things like, how can I afford this? What skill can I learn? What investments are going to give me a return? Who already has the results that I want? Okay, that is how the rich girl thinks. She is thinking of solutions. She says things that is going to get her brain going to figure out a way to get her rich. So the broke girl, she has a fixed mindset, right? That's how I like to call it. She has a fixed mindset. She already has made her mind up that she can't do it. She's already made her mind up that she's not worth it. But the rich girl, she's like, okay, well, can I get this? How can I get that? We got to figure this out. Poor thinking, it really isn't about income. It isn't about how much money you have right now, because that does not matter. It's about believing everything costs too much while spending hundreds of dollars, avoiding the thing that they actually want to do, the thing that's actually going to change their life. That's the poor thinking way. Okay, poor girls think that you stop learning after college. They think, okay, after high school is over, after college is over, I have no more learning to do in life. That is all the skills I need in order to whatever, live life. But the one thing wealthy people understand is education never stops. Okay, every single day you are going to be learning something new. Okay, whether it is a course, whether you are picking up a book, whether you are getting a new mentor. That's one thing I love, getting a mentor. Whether you are getting coaching, whether you are joining new communities like this one, you are always going to be learning. Like every single day you might learn that, okay, I'm a person who doesn't like soda water. I'm a person who doesn't like tequila. Like, you're learning every single day something new about yourself. People will literally spend $300 at Target within a blink of an eye, but they'll panic over a $200 course, that can teach them a skill for the rest of their life. Like, think AI, right? AI is hot right now. I am setting aside a certain amount of money to learn AI, because I know that AI is literally going to be taking over everything probably in the next 10 years. So why not get a little bit of that cheese? Why not, get a little bit of that bread? Why not learn about this thing that is going to be taking over our lives probably in the next 10 years, So the broke girl, she just doesn't want to learn anymore. She isn't reading. She isn't investing in herself. But the rich girl, she is reading books. She is joining new communities. She is joining clubs to meet, other wealthy women or other wealthy men. She's getting mentors, coaching. She's joining communities. She's doing all of these things she needs to do in order to, level up and be a rich girl. All right, number 3, investing in yourself. So the poor girl thinks that investing into herself is not a requirement. She thinks it's just another bill. So think about that gym membership. Most poor girls, they don't even have gym memberships. They are probably just working out here and there, maybe at their gym at their home, or they might do a little Pilates here and there, look at a YouTube workout video every once and then, but they're not really doing the work that it takes. They're not eating right. They're not actually investing into themselves properly. They're not buying supplements. The poor girl is not going to therapy, doesn't care about her mental health. She is putting herself on the back burner while her entire life falls apart. Okay, she is not investing into coaching, books, courses, healthy food. She is filling herself up with processed foods. Okay, no, stop that. The best investment you can ever make is the investment into yourself. Okay, investing into your education, investing into your looks, investing into your habits, investing into your business. Okay, that is the best investment you can ever make in your life, is yourself. Literally, be selfish. Okay. Well, the rich girl, like I said, she is getting that gym membership. She is joining that new golf club. She is joining that new community, that new co-working space. She is walking into rooms, even if she's going alone, to meet new people, to learn new things. Okay, she's going to conventions. She is just getting outside of her comfort zone because she knows that this is the thing that is going to change her life for the better. This is what separates her from the poor girls, the peasant girls, to the rich girl, the wealthy girls. Number 4, the poor girl, she does not like to change her environment. She likes staying in the same environment. So she is probably hanging around her high school friends. And I'm not saying that your high school friends is like they're broke or like they have a poor mindset, but there are some people that you are literally going to grow apart from, okay? And it's okay. That's okay. I mean, you can love them from afar, but they can't be in your immediate circle, because whoever, the 5 people you surround yourself around, that you're going to become that 6th person. So if you're hanging around 5 losers, you're going to be the 6th loser. If you're hanging around 5 people who complain all day, they're always thinking negative, you will eventually pick up on those habits, right? So you want to change your environment. A rich girl is changing her environment. That's exactly why I moved to Atlanta, okay? When you think Atlanta, I came here one time in 2021 and I just saw Black excellence. I saw everyone just winning, collaborating, celebrating each other, right? So I'm like, okay, that's the environment I want to be around. That is how you move like a rich girl. You are moving to an area, you're moving to a new environment that helps you level up, right? The reason why I wanted to move to Atlanta, there was just so much Black excellence, so much Black entrepreneurship, right? I came to a conference out here. It was called GoatCon. Actually, it's called the lady's husband, whose co-working space I'm in right now. I went to a conference. That room was filled with so many Black entrepreneurs. Like I saw my first ever Black billionaire. I met a lot of Black millionaires, and I'm just like, okay, wait, this is the place I need to be. They don't have this in Miami. Everyone's wondering why I moved from Miami. Like literally, that is why I don't care about the beach. Like, okay, like everyone is flaunting their money in Miami, but okay, how do I multiply my money? How do I get more money 5 years from now? You know what I mean? Like that's the type of energy I'm trying to be around. I'm trying to be around people who talk investments, who talk passing down wealth to our children, who talk setting up trust funds for our kids and our kids, how to put our kids on our credit and make sure when they turn 18, they have an 800 credit score, because I did the right things that I needed to do now, instead of, hanging around people who were scared of credit, or who always thought, oh, don't use your credit card. Credit is bad. Oh, you're in debt for 100K. Like, oh my God, that's like the worst thing to be. Like, what? Like, oh, don't get money from the bank. Like your whole life is going to be over. Like, no, babe. I'm telling you right now that it is a different type of energy when you actually hang around like millionaires. Like the conversations are different, like the air is different, the food tastes different. Like literally. So go ahead and change your environment. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be talking about a few more things. When you are in the poor girl mindset, you see negative in everything. You can name 10 things that went wrong today, but you can't name one thing that went right. You don't see abundance in everything, right? There's a difference between rich girls and poor girls. They see abundance in everything. They see an opportunity in everything. Money is literally everywhere. Okay, money is an energy. It is not physical. Money is actually spiritual. Okay, there are opportunities everywhere, there is success everywhere, and you have to remind yourself of this every single day on repeat, sometimes thousands of times a day. Even write it out, like, okay, abundance is everywhere. There is an abundance of oxygen, there is an abundance of money, because literally they print money every single day. When you realize that, you're just thinking like, oh, okay, well, money will always come back to me. A rich woman, they don't get scared that they're gonna go broke, because they know that all they have to do is create a new skill, create a new product that's going to help people, and they will literally become rich again. So you literally just have to brainwash yourself. You can put on like money subliminals. You can listen to some of my audios I have here. You can write affirmations every single day. You can read books on abundance. There's this one book. I'm going to link it here because I actually forgot the name. I think it's called, what is it called? I literally can't remember it, but that's just my sign to reread it. So I'm going to actually put the book here. All right. Another thing I want to talk about is you have to act like the woman you want to become. Okay. You cannot continue acting like a poor girl. All right. Like those days are over. Okay. You are stepping out of your old identity and you're walking into a new identity where you are a rich girl. So what do rich girls do? What do rich women do? They wake up early. They dress better. They go to the gym because they prioritize their health. They are learning new skills. They are speaking confidently. They are showing up confidently. They're not worried about, okay, this person is going to judge me, or I'm scared to go here because I don't want people to talk about me. Like, rich girls don't think like that. They step into the room with confidence, and they hope that everyone else also steps into the room with confidence. You just want to think about the woman who you want to become and literally embody her now. Okay, just close that gap. Think that you are her now, because you are her now. Say it. I am her now. I am a rich girl. Okay, so you don't become her and then act differently. No, you act differently first and tell yourself that you are her. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is your body. Your body is a part of your rich girl era, right? You think wealth, you also accompany it with fitness or wellness. So health and wellness, or wealth and fitness, stuff like that. Those words kind of coexist, right? So a wealthy mindset really includes health. It includes getting enough sleep. It includes drinking enough water. It includes movement, nutrition, because you cannot build wealth if you are sick. Okay, you cannot build wealth in a unhealthy body. You're not going to have enough energy to even, do what you need to do. You're not going to have enough energy to pack orders, or you're not going to have enough energy to, enjoy the things that you are chasing. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to make sure that you put your health as a priority when you are becoming a rich girl. All right, so I want you girls to do like a 7-day reset. For these next 7 days, I want you to go to my Hot Girl High Value Habits morning routine and incorporate that for 7 days. Another thing I want you to do is start journaling and start scripting on things like, I am a rich girl now. I am a money magnet. Money always attracts me. Money is attracted to me. Money is always flowing into my bank account. Every time I spend money, I make it back times 10. So kind of just write out things like that for the next 7 days and just see how your mind changes, right? See the financial goals you set for yourself. See the people you cut off and let go of. You might let go of a friend who's been toxic for 10 years, and that just might be the bridge you need to finally walk into your rich girl era, right? I want you to remember that your rich girl era doesn't begin when your bank account changes. It begins when your standards change. You stop asking yourself, okay, am I worthy of becoming her? Am I worthy of investing into myself? And you start asking, why have I waited this long? Like, I wish I would have started sooner. The woman you want to become already exists, babe. Okay, that's literally what you have to keep reminding yourself. Your habits just hasn't caught up to her yet.